pride. Every home game is a garden party. Red Sox opening day is around the corner, and now is the time for early season savings on all games. Visit aceticket.com or call 1-800-MY-SEATS.
This hour of the Sports Hub is brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 15% off your drive-thru oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people.
98.5 The Sports Hub has your free ticket hookup to some of the biggest shows of the year. Go to 98.5thesportshub.com and enter to win tickets to the Black Crowes, Iron Maiden, Party, or Motley Crue at the Xfinity Center. Plus, enter to win to see Iron Maiden at the Garden, courtesy of Live Nation. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com, but you can win your way in free. Enter today at 98.5thesportshub.com.
From the Delaware Tiger Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. Touchdown! Flagship station of the Patriots, Bruins, the Celtics, WBCFM and HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. Beasley Media Group station celebrating 65 years of broadcasting. Essential Sports Hub headline presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
It's a doubleheader today for you on the Sports Hub. After us here on Sports Hub Sunday Kickoff, we've got the Celtics and the Bruins coming up later. First up, it's the Celtics who are on the road taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Big matchup in the Eastern Conference standings. Jason Tatum not included on the injury report. That could set him up to play. His second game since returning from that Achilles injury. Nikola Vucevic, though, is out with a broken finger. Coverage starts at 12:30. Right here on the Sports Hub. After the Celtics, we'll head over to the Bruins. They're in Pittsburgh taking on the Penguins. Second half of a back-to-back for the Bees, who beat the Washington Capitals yesterday. Team USA beat Great Britain 9-1 last night, the World Baseball Classic, sparked by a fifth-inning home run from Kyle Schwarber. Roman Anthony went 1 for 4, and fellow Red Sox Nate Eaton hit a home run that drove in Great Britain's only run. One game in the books today in the World Baseball Classic. Japan had to come back to beat Australia, scoring twice in the 7th and twice in the 8th in a 4-3 win. Masataka Yoshida with the go-ahead home run in that one. And NFL free agency begins tomorrow. Khalil Mack won't be among those hitting the market. Pending free agent has signed a new deal with the Los Angeles Chargers. Sports Hub headlines are brought to you by Boston Prolotherapy. Don't let joint pain keep you off the court, course, or trail. Eliminate that pain with Dr. Franke of Boston Prolotherapy. I'm Alex Barth on Boston's Home for Sports, 98.5 The Sports Hub. Joe Murray has you next at 11 o'clock.
This is what happens when analysts take over the games, take over the sport.
This is where you talk sports.
It happens all the time.
The Sports Hub.
Just kidding. Take this damn parade. Who cares? Show. There's a 2-mile wait to get past the damn green line.
Anyone who gets hit by a bear in the neighborhood, call Joe Murray.
I happen to trust Joe Murray. First time I ever met Joe Murray was at a hoot.
All right, welcome in 98.5 The Sports Hub. I'm Joe Murray. Good morning, everybody. Did I just wake you up with my loud voice? I am on in the morning. Generally, I am on at night. So I got to get back down to the morning level of voice. It is 10:06 on March 8th, 2026. 50 degrees outside, partly cloudy. Live from our Town Fair Tire Studios in Waltham, Massachusetts. It's Joe Murray alongside Jeffrey Williams. Are you Jeffrey, by the way?
That is my legal name, though, but nobody calls me Jeffrey.
If you smacked me in the face after I said it, I wouldn't have been upset. Jeffrey, nobody calls me Jeffrey.
Nope. My mother and a few aunts. That's it.
I get Joseph sometimes, and I look at them. I'm like, we're not close enough for you to call me that.
How do you feel about Joey?
Joey's fine, because I went by Joey Murph forever. And I don't know. I'm going to be 44 next week, so Joey still sounds like young, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, no, it's like when you call somebody Johnny or Mikey.
Do you ever get Jeffy?
I've had girls. Only girls have called me Jeffy.
What about Willie?
Was that
Willie, like for Williams?
No, I did like that Ted Johnson used to call me J-Dubs, though.
J-Dubs. Well, of course you are J-Dubs, though. Yeah,
my daughter's license plate, she's up in New Hampshire, so they can get those, vanity plates. Hers is J. Wills, I believe.
Well, listen, you don't want to mess with her.
No.
If you think Jeff has that look in his eye, his birthright, his birth daughter, it's got two of them. She's right in the eyes.
The perfect blend of me and her mother. Like that. That's all I can say.
Fire. On this rainy Sunday here. Jeff Williams alongside, I'm Joe. Hey, anything you guys want to talk? We haven't done an old-fashioned Joe show in a long time. I'm generally on at night, and we open up with opening takes and takes of the day, and then normally after 7:30, things kind of just do whatever you want or whatever's happening in the world. There is a lot going on, sports fans. Certainly, you want to react to it. 617-779-0985. That's the phone number. We are on YouTube this morning. I already see, wow, a lot of people in there. We got that great bump from the show before us. Alex Barth, Cerrone Battle. I see Jeff William already in there. I can't say some of these
Picking
names.
on it because of my accent.
Listen. It's been a thing of late. I heard Beetle do one the other day. You can't get rid of it.
It just comes out.
I do 4 hours a night, so it's really hard, and especially when I'm animated. Like, I've told people to get out of here. I can't say it any other way. Like, insults, can't say it any other way.
She'd hear me on the PlayStation.
Like, who are you? That happens every once in a while. It's a dialect, everybody. It's not an accent. It's a dialect. But really, anything you guys want today, I have topics, but feel free to come up with your own as well. And Jeff will put you right through. I won't leave you on hold too long today. We're on 10 to 12:30. We're the pregame show for Grandy and Max. And it will be the second game of Jason Tatum's return, which I'm going to spend a lot of time on today. I feel like some people have been, I think some people have been ignorant about Jason Tatum's return. What I mean by ignorant is uninformed, haven't really followed along, spouting off opinions because you hear your favorite show say it, that kind of thing. And for all the Jaylen Brown versus Jason Tatum people, I have some audio for you to hear, and we can put the rest, the rumors. And this is what I mean by ignorance. Oh, now that it's Jaylen Brown's team, how's Jason Tatum going to come back to Jaylen Brown's team? How's it going to fit in? Is he a distraction? Is he a distraction? Ah, God. I heard it all week long. And I enjoyed Friday night. You know, it's a Sunday. It's 50 degrees outside. You don't need a winter jacket. The time moved, right? Yeah. How many people got that one today? You're waking up today and you're putting on your radio and you hear me and you're like, what the hell? What time is it? What time should it be right now? Should it be 9 a.m. right now?
Yes.
Did you get timed today? Did you get spring forwarded today?
No, I'm actually pretty good. The thing is, nowadays, everything does it automatically.
Yeah,
so you don't have to worry about having the wrong time and screwing up.
Yeah. I last night watched a lot of college basketball, Jeff. I watched some UFC as well. So I was like up past midnight. What was the game I watched? Hawaii and Long Beach, California was on at midnight last night. So let's just say the degenerate special.
That's real degenerate stuff.
When I fell asleep in the chair and I saw that I won the bet, I saw that it was $3.19 and I went, "Is this mean it's really $3.19 or is it $2.19?" So whatever it was, I went right to bed. So the time change, I don't think it got me. I might have fell asleep and woke up and saw it on the 319 anyways.
So I did that last night too. I was watching UFC and I fell asleep. This is a typical. This is a question that I want to ask you that I think I know the answer to. Have you ever just fallen asleep and then woken up and seen your leftover food and just started like destroying it?
Oh my God, because you eat it so fast. It's like,
oh God, yeah.
Dude, there's got to be some, I don't want a doctor to call us. But you wake up starving. It's like your body like can't function unless it get like, especially, you know what it is? Especially like a rice and chicken bowl or something.
I had rice and steak tips.
There you go. Destroyed. What is that? Like, what is that? Something, you know, and again, so granted, I'm a large man. I don't really, like, I'm on blood pressure only so not because I don't have high blood pressure. It's just so it doesn't go high. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I sometimes crave, like, hell sugar. I don't drink soda anymore. So, like, my body is like, bro, we haven't had sugar in, like, 2.5 years. Where is it? So like, sometimes I wake up to all I want is like Sour Patch Kids. You know what I'm big on now is you know those Tripolis. You know, they're like those little candies. Are they called Trolleys? Is that what they're called?
Trolleys, like gummies.
Yeah, like the little gummy worms.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Dude, I'm obsessed with those things. Like those, like whenever I want a sugar rush, if I'm at you know what's funny? You're like me. I do my shopping now on an app, and then I go to the grocery store and someone puts it in my car. I think they used to call it Peapod at Stop and Shop. I use Shaw's because I'm near a Shaw's, which is a great advertiser of the station. Thank you. But then they give me points, so I can use it towards like but I've never walked in, besides going to the market basket down the street. You hear that one?
Go to the bucket.
That's one that will, my market basket will always be market basket. But you go down the street, that's probably the only time I ever walk into a grocery store. But as, you know, men in our 40s, if we need something, we're going to the gas station, right? Like,
there's a Cumberland Farms right down the street.
So it's like, really want some salsa tonight. You're going to pay the $5 for the salsa at the gas station because it's so damn convenient, right? Everything I do now is stop at the gas station. What does does the gas station have any Tylenol today? Does the gas station, maybe the gas station's going to vacuum. You know, that's my life now. I use the toilet at the damn one in Wakefield.
That's a little bit much.
And dude, there's a Keno machine in there with seats. When I used to do mornings with Fred, I used to walk in. Well, Keno starts at 5:04 a.m. Did you know that?
Oh, no. I used to live down the street from a store 20 years ago, and I would see the degenerates out there at 4:30 in the morning looking at the Keno.
Dude, they can't even have to wait. It's like they're like, what are my lucky numbers today?
But they would have the TV like pointing outside, so they would all converse outside.
But I'll never forget it because I always had to leave the house by 4:50 in order to get here like 5:30-ish. Because, you know, you probably have heard me first thing at 6 a.m. doing a headline like Wallach's great. He's been doing it for 50 years. Shout out Wallach. Me, no. I have to chat it up with the Keno guys at 5:04 at the Wakefield Sunoco or whatever the hell it is I go to. But yeah, like you notice that? Like everything you do now. Like if someone's like, hey man, can you pick me up some sour cream? I'm buying it from the gas station. I don't know the name of it. But I haven't stepped foot in a damn grocery store outside of Grab and Go in a real long time.
I mean, the gas stations nowadays too are just like, they're not what they used to be in terms of like the store. Like you can literally get whatever you want in these places.
Yep.
Like we need Buc-ee's up here.
So it was funny. One of my buddies, he got me a sticker from Buc-ee's, and I put it on my card case because I thought it was kind of cool.
I'm actually very excited to visit my first Buc-ee's when I go to Daytona Beach in May.
Oh, geez. So you're going to go to Hogan Shop still? Is it still open?
Was that Clearwater, I believe? If it's close enough, I'll go by.
I heard his kid's a good kid.
You say Nick?
Yeah, I've heard he's a good kid. I don't know.
Yeah, just the whole incident with the car and everything.
I just listen.
People don't forget.
That was my point. The streets remember. The streets remember. I know they do. Trust me. All right. Well, what are we going to do today? 617-779-0985. That was my leadoff take tonight if it was sponsored, because it's not. No, normally it's Super Service today. Shout out to Tim if you need something done. He'll take care of you. Tell him Joey Murr sent you. There's a plug. Y'all are rude and ignorant about Jason Tatum. Yeah, if you watched on Friday night, you got your ass checked. Because that was a feel-good moment. That was good. People thought it was stupid, the documentary. Like, yeah, guys, Jason Tatum's boring. Hello, he's boring. So you guys crap all over him to make him interesting? Is that what it is now? Like, for real, that was really embarrassing. Some of the commentary was absolutely embarrassing regarding Jason Tatum. Why does he need a documentary? People have come back from harder than this. Guys, all Jason Tatum has done since he's been drafted is go to the playoffs every year, be a threat to go to the finals, go to 2 of them, and win 1 of them. And that's a bad thing? He plays basketball and hangs out with his kid and goes back to St. Louis. Give me, and when I go to the gas station, he's on that Ruffles barbecue chips bag. But like, he's trying. He could be the face of the league, American face of the league, to be correct. But everyone wants to crap all over the guy. I don't understand why the most 2 humble guys, I do this all the time. I've said this a million times, so I'm on a different audience today, so I'll share it. Drake May and Jason Tatum are the most 2 humble guys in Boston sports. Is there another? Jeremy Swayman's not humble, right? He ain't humble. Who am I missing? I was going to say Tristan Cassis ain't humble either. There are some guys that you know what? Roman Anthony, I like him. Family man. You know, he always puts over his buddy, Marcelo Meyer. Like, whenever someone's like, hey, who's the player on the team? Marcelo. You know what? And by the way, if Roman Anthony wants a friend, he wants to bring somebody else over, fine, go ahead. Like, look at all the Antetokounmpos together. Hell, you need Giannis on your team? His brothers are coming too.
You got 2 guys on the bench.
Literally. But what I'm trying to say is when you're a superstar, you can say, I want this guy. Jason Tatum's already has that. He has it with Missoula. He's got it with one of the assistant coaches there, Amari, whatever his name was, played for Duke. Like, Jeff, I get Jason Tatum is boring. He's boring. And it might have been uncharacteristic for him to do a documentary. But he's doing it because he wanted to do it something different. I think he wants to be the face of the NBA. He doesn't know how to talk. Like, the Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum dynamic works because one of them is an alpha. The other is the baller, right? And they're both ballers. I'm just saying that, like, it works because of their attitudes. And, like, if this was Jaylen Brown and his comeback and he did this, would people be saying this about him? Like, oh, he said so boring, and who wants to watch this, and why is this a big story?
No, they'd be going after him totally different.
Or maybe they wouldn't go after him at all because they didn't care about it. Or they didn't want to give him his credit. By the way,
that's exactly what they would get after him for. They'd be like, well, what's he doing this for? No one cares.
Yeah, why does Jaylen Brown need to do this?
Did we really need this?
I think it's worse for Tatum, though. Because he's boring. Who's fighting for me? I guess me. Who's fighting for Jason Tatum? Me. Guys, you know, do I have to give like a football analogy? Now it's getting bad. Now I'm really digging a hole in this one. So Jason Tatum's been in the league. So he's 26, right? So he's been in the league for 7 years. So like Jalen Hurts has been to a Super Bowl, won, and lost one. I don't want to compare Tatum to Hurts. That's a bad one. Stafford? And again, Stafford was on a bad team for so long, so maybe it's a bad comparison. I'm just thinking of guys that are in the conversation every single year and have been twice and won one. Like, I don't know if there's a football equivalent of that. But like, now that Jason Tatum is coming back to the Celtics, being in a championship conversation is a bad thing? Guys, they could have tanked this thing. I wanted them to. You know what's so funny? Bad take, swing and miss take of 2025 from me. I haven't done one of these in a while. I said that the Celtics should sit both Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown for the year. I mean, swing and miss.
I don't follow basketball as closely as I used to, But when I saw the standings a few weeks ago and saw where they were, I was amazed. I didn't think they were that good.
It's going to sound like I'm a green teamer. God forbid I give facts and I'm a green teamer, right? Brad Stevens didn't allow it. Joe Mazzulla didn't allow it. Jaylen Brown didn't allow it. So as far as like Jaylen's history, he checked the box if he's a number one guy. I think Jaylen Brown's convinced that he can play anywhere and be the number one guy. And here, if they want to build around him, they could do that. They're not going to win a championship with just him, though. And that's not a slight. It's not. There's a lot of guys that don't win by themselves. Like, you have to be that, like that. You have to be LeBron. You do. And LeBron had to go somewhere else to do it first.
I mean, even Jordan needed Pippen.
Jordan needed Pippen. You're right. They needed Phil Jackson is what they needed.
That too, yes.
You know, like, and that used to be the thing. Like, everybody needs a coach. I just think it was so ignorant. Oh, Jason Tatum's coming back. It's so stupid. He's doing a documentary. He's such a loser. He's so boring. Who cares about this guy? I will admit this. If DeJounte Murray had a documentary about his Achilles comeback, I would not have even thought about it. I would have thought about cool last name. That's what I would have said. And I get it. Like, they both got hurt around the same time. Well, kind of the same time. So, yes, I agree. But I think Tatum, this is my take of the day. Steph Curry is the face of American basketball because the league now is Wemby, Jokic, Giannis, SGA, like superstars. But an American superstar, it's Steph Curry, LeBron James, Jason Tatum. That's why he's doing this. And Tatum's 26. Do you think he's got another 10 years left? Probably, right?
Oh, yeah, easily.
And I'm getting off track when I say this. You'll appreciate this one. I know. Pausing the Tatum thought for a second. I'm on record, Jeff, by saying I think David Posternak could be a top 5 scorer all time. Although he hasn't scored since the month of January.
So I would say he's been kind of cold lately.
So maybe since I've said the take, he's gone cold. But
like Danhausen over there, you cursed him.
But no, think about it. 40 goals, 8 years, 320 more goals on top of the, what's he have now? What's he have now? 3, he just hit a milestone. Why am I forgetting? All I'm trying to say is there are 2 guys in this town who historically could be greatest of all time.
410 regular season goals.
410 right now, right? Let's just say he has 30 goals for 8 more years. It's 240 goals. How many more is that? 3 plus... How many do you say?
That's 650.
And what's the record right now that Ovechkin just... By the way, Ovi, was that his last time at the Garden yesterday?
Very possible, yep.
So he's the all-time leader. Why not Pasternak? Especially when he's going to have... I don't know if it's going to be Higgins maybe at some point there. But you put a big-time center next to him at some point? I think he could do 40 a year, but I'm just going to give him 30 a year. Could he play 8 more? He could probably play 8 to 10 more years, right?
Possibly. The Europeans have that something in them where they'll play longer.
Corey Perry, 40 years old, just got traded at the deadline. But not like, think about it. Pasta, 30 goals a year for 8 more years is 240 plus the 400. That's 600, right? That's putting him close to the whatever Ovechkin just did. Why am I forgetting the number? Why I saw the card recently for Ovechkin too. For what's Ovechkin's total goals if you have that?
897.
Okay, so he's got 400 now, Pasta. If he has 8 more seasons at 30 goals, that's 240. Let's say he has a couple of those years of 40 goal years. He's going to be approaching that. He could have, dude, I'm telling you. I think Pasternak could be top 5 all time.
So right now, the 5th all-time goal scorer is Brett Hull with 741.
And Pasta has 400 and change?
Yes.
So 8 more years.
410.
Okay, 8 more years. 410. So that puts him at 650 at just 30 goals a year. and he needs, another 150? It's possible. Like, it's not outrageous, right?
No, it's not like a reach at all.
So I'm just trying to say, in this town right now, you have Jason Tatum and David Posternak, who could be top 5, top 10 all time in their sport. And I don't know what Drake May could be. I don't know. And I don't know what Roman Anthony could be. I don't know. It's going to be exciting here for a long time. I feel like I should take this call after talking to him the other night, making sure everything's okay. JP in North Providence. Hello, JP.
2 J's and a cup of Joe. By the way, Jeff Williams, what is that word you said? Sleep? I've been up all night, Joe. Let's do sports, and then we'll do what's happening in the life just since Friday. Sports.
Okay.
Go sign a wide receiver and spend the money and trade for a tackle. Do it. For God's sakes, get me a burner. Now, sports. We just got back one of the best 6'10" power forwards in the league. Shut up, people. We got Tatum back. I don't care if he made a documentary. I don't care if he's out in the front of the garden with a can for donations for it. He's back. Shut up. We're going to go for the title. Joe, I'm meeting tonight with the ex out of the blue. Says, let's meet for dinner. But I don't know if it's closure and goodbye forever. I don't know what it is. I haven't been this nervous since the birth of my first kid, and even then I knew she was coming out. I don't know what's going on. We're going to Rossetti's in Beverly, so if any of the Murrayites are there, and you see older looking Italian guy running around a parking lot screaming, try to calm me down. Who knows what's going to happen, Joe? I'm all fired up, Joe.
Well, all right, so,
I'll give you an update Monday night.
Real quick. I want to get Jeff up to speed. JP was whining and dining and really liked this woman. And, well, let's just say that she friend-zoned him. And he said it was over the other night. Said it was over. Now he's calling on Sunday to tell us that she texted him out of the blue to meet back up tonight, and they're going to Rossetti's. I think she missed you. And now it doesn't mean that she missed you, and that's important to acknowledge here. I know you're nervous, right. but I think that's how you should keep it. Don't make it anything else besides I missed your presence.
Where's Leroy? Leroy, if you're listening, I need the advice. Leroy's been my man, Jeff. And Joe, you know me, I kind of don't I'm horrible at poker. Everybody knows my bleeping business. Yeah. I'm better at pool, so I can distract them. So I got to just sit there.
JP, do you think she listens to the show?
Nah.
No?
No, but she listens to Leroy's show.
But you don't
Which is all right, because you couldn't get into Leroy's show if you were a millionaire.
That's true.
Not with that, unless I'm doing a second date update, which I'd be the best one ever. So, Joe, I don't know. Jeff, if you've got that old clip somewhere, me singing with Silva, doing Biz Marquee, boy, could I use that for some encouragement tonight, Joe?
Well, he's going to look. I think, but you missed her, right? And she misses you, you think? Do you think that's why she's reaching out?
I don't know. Either that or she waited so that she knew I'd come down off the ledge and going to give me the closure conversation, which is what I think it is. So,
closure.
Yeah, I think it's a closure in person. I don't think she needed time, Joe. I think she needed to give me some time.
Well, listen,
we'll see.
I have a recommendation for you.
Yeah, salad.
I would go to Richardson's after, get yourself a nice little ice cream cone if we eat your feelings on the way home.
We used to go hit golf balls there, Joe. Oh no. And Paradise thing across the street so you could hit it looks like a beach. Yeah. Well, Joe, thank you for bringing back that sad memory. Hey, give me something positive. Can we sign a receiver?
Yes.
Will Kraft spend the money? And you just said pasta. It's not going to happen. Jacobs will not spend the money to go get a frontline center to put next to him. Don't forget, all these great scorers had great people next to them. Right, by the way, Ovechkin's my favorite of all time with Bobby Orr. Done.
Thanks, JP. Good luck tonight. I want an update. Thank you.
Oh, I will. Peace.
Good luck. Bye. So I've met JP. So, I feel like I like him. He's definitely a character, dude. I've met a lot of our callers. I've met Tommy from Lynn. He's always fun. Tommy's the life of the party, actually. Like, you go to an event, JP is smooth, man. He is a smooth operator. Remember we played some Sade last week?
Yes, we did.
He is a smooth operator, man. He was upset. He called. He was kind of like, dude, I'm not calling you because I have no one to go out with, and I was pretty upset. I'm wondering if she listens, Jeff. Maybe she heard his voice on the airwaves and was like,
JP's a celebrity caller.
And I need to, no, she heard it and was like, I need to call him. So even if it is for closure, maybe they could like still go out and like hit golf balls together at Richardson's. Do friends do that? Do friends, what was the line in,
Friends listen to Endless Love in the Dark. For Happy Gilmore, anything.
We're already off the rails. It's 10:30 on a Sunday morning. I'm Joe Murray here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.
Joe Murray. Happy Sunday to everybody. The clock has moved. So if you're thinking it's 9:38, it's really 10:38. And for some, that is good. And for some, that sucks. Alex Barth had to come in this morning an hour earlier today. And he told me he's not a morning person, which I wouldn't have thought of. You know, I will tell you this, Jeff. People are like, hey, I work nights, right? But I'm a morning person. If I got to get up early, I'm up early, man. I do a lot of card shows on the weekend, so I'm up by 5:45, out the door by 6:15. Man, I'm rocking and rolling. I might stop for like a dunks or something. But like 7 a.m., dude, I'm like ready to go. Let's do it.
That's like me. I wake up at like 4:45 like every morning. Even on the weekends, it's my internal clock is always on point.
Yeah, but I do get it. There are people, dude, that just cannot function in the morning. Obviously you're a what is it? A technician? You're a low voltage technician, audiovisual technician, all the good stuff.
There
you go. Before I was in the automotive business, I was in business development as an account manager, and we had to work a book of business, and you had to forecast when your deals would close. So it's like, well, and then we had to move. We had this thing called Salesforce. You ever heard of that thing?
I actually have, yes.
Okay, it's a CRM. But everybody starts in prospecting, and then you make 100 calls a day, and then you have to move it, into like, instead of prospecting, it's now, you're in discussion mode, and then you go into negotiation, and you'd have to move everything to close. But there would be some people I would work with that just could not function in the morning and would come in late in the day and work all night long. Me, I want to get in as early as I can and get out as early as I can. But now I work nights on 98.5 The Sports Hub. And this is a cheap plug. I don't know if I've done this in this time slot yet. But I have started a new television show. It is on NESN, New England Sports Network. It's on Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. It's called Boston Has Entered the Chat. It's a good show. We have great guests. We're going to be on every day before Red Sox games. So once the Red Sox season starts, I'll be on there at 4 o'clock, coming right here, right after. And once baseball season, will be 7 to midnight. So there's your programming alert. But we do take calls on the television show. You can leave a message. One of them was Gabe in West Roxbury, who's on the line with us right now. Gabe.
Hey, Joe. How's it going?
Thanks for calling.
Love the show on NESN, by the way.
Thank you.
I've been watching the last few weeks.
Any critiques? What do you think? What do we need?
No, you're doing what you guys are really good. You and Lucy are very well. The host gentleman, he does get a bit like wacky sometimes. But you do calm them down, so it's a bit like you calm each other, like you help each other out a bit in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
Because he's kind of all over the place sometimes.
Hey, me too.
No. All right, a couple things. The switching the clocks. I don't know why, but I got an extra hour of sleep because I wake up early too. Because my thing of the house is taking care of the dog, so I got to take her up early. Somehow I got an extra hour of sleep. And I'm not saying, I forgot to change the clock. Somehow it did kind of mess me up and I got to sleep longer. So I'll take it, which is weird. All right. I tweeted you about this Tatum take that it was from a national, place that said, that literally he said that Jason Tatum, is going to want out and he's going to want to go and find somewhere else to play. I'm not sure if you saw I retweeted that to you.
I saw it.
Yeah, you saw that. What are we doing? What are we doing? Just crazy. Yeah, and I'm excited for the playoff run. You know me, I'm a big man guy. I love Luke coming in. He seems to fit in perfect, so I'm not worried about him missing the month's time. I think he can still fit in the role that he's there to play. So I'm ready for a Celtics run. And Joe, love the show. You're the man. And yeah, love the show every night.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you, Gabe. Yeah, Tatum and Brown don't like each other. One of them's going to ask to leave. Now, I'm going to debunk that one shortly. I'm going to send you a clip here, Jeff, so we can play it and let everyone know how Jaylen Brown really feels about Jason Tatum. Because all these people, I couldn't believe it. I saw it on, this is what I mean by ignorance. It's so easy to just work on a radio show and not be informed. Oh, this week, Jeff, we did we're trying to improve our social media, And since it's just me and Skaz at night, we have an intern. His name's Dawson. We call him Triple D. And I know, don't ask. But, I know. Every intern gets a nickname. Don't ask me why. It just happens. But, we're trying to get a little more creative when it comes to the social stuff and like the YouTube or whatever. And so this week, he puts a headline, Joe Murray has a comp for Alec Pierce, and writes Wes Welker, right? And everybody didn't listen to the clip at all. They just saw that headline and they're like, there's no way those two are even close. Because one's 6'3", the other's 5'8". But the comp was leaving Miami to come to New England and make an impact. It would be like Alec Pierce leaving the Colts. But nobody listened to the clip. They didn't even listen. So people who just want to talk about Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they just think from afar there's a problem. And now it's Jaylen's team. Really kind of pisses me off because nobody knows. And I will do it on the other side. But Jaylen Brown spoke about Jason Tatum, and I am going to just put you all in a body bag when it comes to the relationship between Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. But we have Harry is in Dallas. Hey, Harry.
Hey, Harry Chronic here.
Chronic! How you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
How's Dallas?
Right now, leaving Houston. I was here for the WBC games yesterday and Friday night. So,
tell us about it. What'd you think?
Good. The crowd here kind of not too good. Very, very quiet. Been watching all the other countries host, and it's a lot more fun. But I guess that's American culture, right? But I know this station is very, very big on body language, right? So a little hot take here. Roman Anthony kind of gives off JD Drew vibes. Guy is a little too even keeled. Been focusing on him the last couple of games here. He strikes out or hits the singles for RBIs. Doesn't show any emotion. I don't know if it's because he's a young guy on the team, so he's trying to be in the good graces of his teammates, but gives a little JD Drew vibes. So when you were talking about boring stars in Boston, yeah, he's definitely one of them.
Dude,
definitely boring.
Can I tell you something? I absolutely loved JD Drew.
Oh, and I did too. I think he came in spots. He came up big in spots.
Yeah, outside of, how about this? Outside of him being like for the Red Sox or whatever, you remember JD Drew was one of these second overall pick in '97. So that would have been, I was a freshman in high school, I think. Was he? Yeah. But dude, I was a lefty. I was a lefty batter through right. So to me, there wasn't a better swing, motion.
Yes, sweet swing.
He had that. He kneeled down like Dwight Evans in the outfield to get a ground ball. Remember?
Yeah.
Was. JD Drew was I don't know, the prototype of what a prospect should have
been. Yeah, for sure. Another hot take. I just passed Buc-ee's. A little overrated.
Oh, whoa! What'd you get?
I drove past it. I'm not a Buc-ee's guy. I am not a Buc-ee's guy. I'd rather have my Cumbies from up north, but not a thing. My wife and kids, every time we pass a Buc-ee's, we have to pull over, but I'm here solo on this trip. Just drove right past it. Not my thing.
Wow. Have you ever been? Well, we might have. I gotta go. All right. Listen, I went to a Jack in the Box in Dallas. It sucked too. It's right across the street from the stadium.
Yep. I know exactly which one.
And by the way, can we talk about that? The Dallas Stadium. It's not even in Dallas. It's in Arlington. But it's across the street from a Walmart.
It is, and don't park there. You will get towed. There's it's a business there for that towing company. People think they can just park at Walmart and cross the street, and you come out and your car is missing.
You know what I will tell you? Good transportation situation there, though. Like, they have a bus station right behind the Jack in the Box. I went for WrestleMania a couple of years ago, and the bus dropped.
Yep, I was there.
And we just walked right. It was an amazing, easy walk, simple.
Yeah, for the World Cup here, I don't know how that's going to be. It's going to be tough. I got a couple of tickets to some World Cup games, but transportation's lacking a little bit in Arlington. I don't know how they're going to do going forward. But those residents of Arlington, man, got suckered by all those owners. They're still paying the old baseball ballpark, paying the new Globe Life field, are paying taxes still on Jerry World there, and I don't know how the residents of Arlington, Texas are paying their taxes at this point.
All right, dude. Well, I'm going to have to try a Buc-ee someday. I'll give you an update.
Yeah, I think it's overrated, but you do you.
All right, Harry. Appreciate you, bud. Thank you.
All right, man.
Take care.
Yep.
Bye-bye. All right, coming up on the other side, I want to play this Jaylen Brown talking about Jason Tatum and their relationship. Do you want to know how he really feels about Jason Tatum? Stay tuned next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe.
interruption and be like, I want to come back. Mm-hmm. So him even wanting to come back was, I feel like, an unselfish act, putting his body on the line in order for us to accomplish something great. We're both on the same page. We had a good talk today about what we want, what we talked about, just the mindset that we both want to come back and add to winning. I'm looking forward to him. He should be back tomorrow. This is a different group than we played with before, younger. We're used to playing with a little bit more experienced players over the last few years. It's a younger group, so it's a different dynamic. They're going to feed off of the energy that we kind of create. So I think we have a great understanding about what it needs to win. We've won for a long time. We know how to find success. So, I think that we're on the same page.
Valvoline is an oil change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You'll save 15% off your next drive-through oil change at Valvoline is an oil change, the official oil change of busy people. In case you didn't hear it, he wanted to commend Jason Tatum for coming back. He said it was an unselfish act. He said that they had a conversation and that they are on the same page. Also said we have the same mindset. Mentioned how he's going to be a great addition to the team. He's looking forward for him to come back. He said how they're really excited that it's a different dynamic now. The guys are younger when they used to play with older guys. They like that. They want to feed off each other's energy. They have a great understanding of how to win together. They have found a way to find success and want to continue that. Once again, he said they are on the same page and have a great understanding of playing and finding success together. Jeff, you heard that, right?
Yeah, they know they can absolutely win the championship this year. They know.
But they get along.
Oh yeah, no. I've never once thought that these two hated each other.
No, but
or there was any type of animosity between them.
Is he a distraction? Is Jason Tatum a distraction?
I'm sorry. I hate Celtics fans sometimes.
No. I'm actually back. Well, no, I get it. Listen, I try to do shows without mentioning Felger, Mass. I try. But there are a lot of people who listen to them and therefore hate the Celtics because of their narratives. Is that the right word? Takes? Whose teams are going to be? You just heard the clip, right?
I did, yes. I recorded it.
That's right. Thank you. So save that. Whose team is it? Hey, they're not going to start playing through Jason Tatum. Can't take it. The Jason Tatum comeback was like it was a bad thing this week. I do love Felger Mass. And they talk about us all the time. So thank you. Now I'm talking about you guys. Thank you. It's like we're all on the same page and have a great understanding of success. I would say the same about Felger Mass and us. The same way that Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown feel about each other. Because yeah, Jeff, to your point, Skaz is a Green Teamers podcast. The name of his show is The Green Teamers.
Skaz is a reasonable Celtics fan, though. He's not like a homer.
Yeah. I just speak in fact. Some people don't like facts. When I say Jason Tatum, top 5 all-time player, I think it's possible. Top 10? Is it?
Yeah, I think you're pushing it with top 5. Top 10, yeah.
Okay, fine. Top 10. I don't know, 10 more years of 30 points per game and championship potential? That's good, right?
I mean, what's the magic number in titles? Well, he's got to get 4?
He's got to get over 3. Well, how about this? He needs 2 just to pass Pierce and them. He needs 2.
Well, that's in terms of being an all-time Celtic.
Yes. He would need 3 to be conversation all-time Celtic. I still think those teams were better in the 86. Like, that was a better team. You know, 5's probably his number because of Kobe. I don't know with the league now if you can do that with the salary cap. I don't know. But I will say this, and this is green teaming now. You ready? You green teaming? Brad Stevens has done wonders with this team. The guy's got an eye for talent, man. Like, I don't know. Hugo Gonzalez is the best 19-year-old in Spain at the age of 19, and they found him. Like, think about it. Like, this dude's 19, dude. And he runs around with his, like a chicken with his head cut off. And he's good. He's good. I'm not saying he's going to be like this great player. I'm just saying to find a guy like that who can contribute, who makes no money, it's a find. Anyways, I'm green teaming now. I'm green teaming. I just wanted to let you know that they have communicated. They're on the same page. The mindset. I saw some Philly radio station yesterday say, can they get along? And I just wanted to put them in the body bag with that quote. Anyways, 617-779-0985. Oh, we have to break. I apologize. It's the weekend, so I sometimes forget the clock and headlines. Anybody watching this World Baseball Classic? How about Masataka Yoshida turning into Ohtani? Hey, the Red Sox do start up soon, everyone. And, football. Pat's made some moves this week. We'll get into that. I'm Joe Murray. Jeff Williams is here. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
You're listening to Joe Murray on 98.5. Butcher and Hardy, Joe and Beetle, Felger and Maz, the Bruins, the Celtics, the Pats, the Revolution. This is Boston's home for sports. WBC-FM at HD Boston. 98.5 The Sports Hub, a Beasley Media Group station. Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Celtics and Cavs today, right here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. Begins at 12:30. Tip-off just after 1 p.m. Celtics go on the road tonight. Jason Tatum in his second game. No Nikola Vucevic, who will be out for a month. He broke his ring finger. And at the World Baseball Classic, well, things are going very well for everybody. Japan won today 4-3 over Australia. We've got Colombia, Cuba later on today. Netherlands, Dominican Republic, Great Britain, Italy. And, Team USA, they're going to play tomorrow against Mexico. Headlines are brought to you by the $14.99 Big Deal meals at the 99, like juicy chopped sirloin. All Big Deal meals are now available all day, every day, for just $14.99. You gotta love the nines. I'm Joe Murray. Your next update sometime later.
Are you actually coaching the game, or it's just that is? I feel so strongly about that. I can't even tell you.
Boston Talk Sports here.
What do we got?
The Sports.
Around here, we call them the Joe Murray Pre-Party. It's Felger and Maz afternoons right now. Joe Murray on the Sports Hub.
We're springing forward. It's all. Oh God! You know what I just got on my television, dude? So the TVs are on. I don't know who was here like over the weekend, but religious channel guy. Remember the guy who always talks? And how do they do this? I went to Catholic school, okay? So I went to church my whole life.
Same.
The place would be jam-packed, right? You'd have a whole choir, altar boy, everything.
What is it called again?
A choir. There are things I'll never change. But there's a guy on TV right now that I would never trust, by the way. That guy I would not trust. He almost does look like Mr. Rogers a little bit. But, he's doing a sermon. And it's on television, but I always freaked out at guys like that. Again, I used Sunday Mass. It was a real thing, right?
Is this from like the 90s or something?
If it is, it actually, the way people are dressed, it absolutely looks like it's from the 90s. But these things used to freak me out in the middle of the night. And, I never went to one of those, like, some people go to like Catholic, and I'm not bringing up religions. I went to Catholic school. That's why I bring this up. I never wanted to do one of these public television Catholic church things, and it's on my television right now, and it's got to go. Hang on, everybody. I cannot watch this. This guy's got his arms up in the air, and I don't know what the hell. Should I put the tab on? Whatever, to see what he's saying. Grace for times of trouble. It is God's answer, our plan and infliction regardless of the circumstances. It is God's method of demonstrating his love and power. I can't do it. I am out. 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 Help me. Chris in Plainville, help me.
I want you and that young man to tie that knot. I'm going to pray for you.
Hang on a second.
And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand now, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
I wanted to.
We needed that. Hey, Chris, how are you today?
I'm doing good. What the hell was that?
That was from Coming to America, if you remember. You ever see that movie?
Oh, yeah, no, with the, yeah.
And that was, Arsenio
that was
Hall.
a great movie, actually.
Arsenio Hall played was he a minister?
Pastor Brown.
Oh, Pastor Brown. That's right. Pastor Brown.
Yeah.
And they're going to love each other. And one they're going to tie the knot.
Movie. I can't say it over the air, but, F you too.
At the St. John's game.
Right.
Yes.
Right. It's absolutely awesome. But anyways, my whole take is Diggs. I don't know why this is going up my back end, and I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
Unless this guy was a complete a-hole in the locker room, why would you do what we're doing?
Well, I think that they are going to replace or think that they have in place someone that can take over his production.
Clarence Clancy, something guy?
No, I think it's they're hoping it's AJ Brown. They want
AJ.
They want Alec Pierce, I think, too. But I will say this: I think it's a risky move. It's the guy you know, right? 1,000-yard receiver. I just wouldn't be surprised if maybe there was a little bit of.
But you know what got me, really not happy about it was the fact that guy came back from an injury, and at least, and I'm sure he does it for show, out on the field, he is very much a leader, but that's why I say, I just don't know what he's like in the locker room. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I heard he's a great leader in the locker room, and everybody likes him. He is 33, and he's got some
$26 million.
He's got some off-field stuff, I think, that we don't know about, which could be something that's going on here.
Yeah, no, that's actually something I didn't think of, and you're right. Because obviously he's, can't start, beating around your chef in your kitchen, and that probably is not a good thing.
They'll get someone, Chris, but of course we're scared because they've done this before and got nobody.
Yeah, they have done it before, but back in the day we had. It's as good as Drake, May is. He's not Tom Brady, and Tom Brady could make very well below average receivers look amazing.
Yep.
And I think Drake, as good as a quarterback as he is, I think he's going to need a little more help. And that's my take.
You got it, Chris. Appreciate you, man. Good hearing from you. And the Lord said you got to rise up. Gilligan. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that shit. Whatever that was on the television was like, you ever wake up in the middle of the night watching wrestling back in the day and you fell asleep and it would be like, burp, or like the alert system?
No, this was like the mid-'90s when I would like fall asleep watching... because they would replay Superstars and Wrestling Challenge at like 2 a.m. on Channel 9 in New Hampshire, and Soul Train would be on right.
Soul Train. I used to watch. Yes, because I used to always fall asleep to American Gladiators, and it's always something weird there was something that always got me though. There was one thing in the middle of the night. Forgive me for those who watch this show endlessly. And I think it did go down as one of the greatest shows of all time. Just not for me. There are shows, if you've not, like, I love Seinfeld. Some people have never seen Seinfeld. That's fine. A song from MASH. Out. That's why when I heard the song, it'd wake me right up out of my sleep, and that was it. But that damn religious show that was just on, it gave me the same feels. Can't be watched. Nowadays, my TV tells me, am I still there? Does that ever happen to you?
Yep.
That's a great feature. That saves us from that.
It is, but it isn't.
I also miss the infomercial of the CDs that you could buy. Like 40 endless records of slow jams featuring, James Taylor, Fire and Rain. And then they'd play a little clip. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. And then they'd bring in like another woman. Yes, exactly.
Imagine owning the world's greatest love songs. Time Life Music presents the Ultimate Love Songs Collection.
Oh, have I told you lately? Yes. Rod Stewart. Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Songs collection on 2 CDs for
double disc.
$6.99. Use your credit card, and we'll take $10 off.
Oh, all for one, baby.
That's right. You get 2 CDs for just $16.99.
$16.
Then review other romantic collections. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Call 1-800-664-8083 to order Ultimate Love Songs collection on 2 CDs for $16.99.
$16.99, not bad for those love songs.
Order online at Time.
You think they got a Silk Freak Me Baby on there? What about All for Love by Color Me Bad? Do they have that on that disc? Michael Bolton, man. Yeah, Ario.
Stick Music presents Cool Rock.
Yeah. Missing you. Yeah. I'm just dying in your arms. This is the jam.
The songs are hot, but the rock is cool.
These songs are hot. Toto. Yeah.
Cool Rock. You get 2
Cool Rock.
2 CDs
Hot
with
takes.
all your favorite hits from the 80s and 90s.
But it's over now. All right, we'll go to break listening to Hot Songs, Cool Rock. More next on the Sports Hub.
Cool Rock remembers the special times. Call now to get this great collection of cool.
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.
Hall of Fame. But they did the Mopop Awards. It's out of Seattle. Dude, watch it. It was during COVID, so that's how I came across it. But they had Alice in Chains basically do a tour of the Music Hall of Fame. That was in Seattle, and as like a tribute to them, they had certain people cover their songs. Like Billy Corgan did this song, Somebody Check My Brain. They had Ann and Nancy Hart. No, Wilson from Hart. Ann and
Wilson,
Nancy Wilson. Yeah, they called them Hart. But Hart did a song. Duff McKagan did. Metallica did Wood, I think. But they had really good performers cover their songs. It was great.
Speaking of Metallica, would you pay these prices to go see them at the Sphere?
So, you know what's funny? I'm going to Vegas in a month for Mania, and it's all expensive. It is a money grab, but so I'm not going to the Sphere. But last year, I'm trying to remember who it was that everybody went to.
Eagles?
Oh no, it was the Grateful Dead. I couldn't do it. The New Dead though, with dude.
Batty.
And Sarge went with Andy, and I was I even think Jay Stu went because he wanted to just see the vibe. I was out. I could never do that. And they said they had a blast. I'm sure I would have enjoyed it, but I couldn't do. Dude, imagine Vegas last year was Deadheads and wrestling fans. Do you think there is a crossover at all?
And BO just everywhere.
You know what's kind of funny? Has there ever been a Deadhead wrestler? Is Dude Love the closest?
Yeah, I would say Dude Love, yeah. Mike Awesome had that
That's true.
thing he had.
Yep. Did you see the guy in the ring with the pizza?
Yes, I did.
There's a wrestler. I'll get to your calls in a second. There's a wrestler, when he goes in the ring, he just flips a pizza at some guy while he's wrestling.
The guy who got the dough thrown at him, he sold it so well, though. I couldn't even hate on it.
What a gimmick, though, huh? That is a gimmick. Now, what kind of pizza was it? New York style? Bar pie?
That was definitely New York style. It was a big crust.
Oh, big crust. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about Mania coming up, dude. Did you ever know? I saw this. So here I am now for the people that don't care about wrestling. Sorry, not sorry. Did you know that Dusty was with Cody when Cody first was introduced on character? And he met Hacksaw Jim Duggan first. The next guy he met, Randy Orton. And what did Randy do? He slapped Dusty in the face. Remember that?
I can picture it right now, yeah.
So now you're going to get Cody versus Orton. I think it's good.
I think it'll be a decent match.
Who's Brock Lesnar going to... What's going on with Gunther? Gunther...
I thought they were... I haven't really been watching, but I've been following on the sheets and everything. Are they going to do something here with Rey Mysterio and Gunther?
Please, no.
I would hope not. It should be Lesnar should fight either Gunther or he should fight Obi.
Yeah, He doesn't have to put... Gunther, I guess you'd have to end him. Somebody goes, Grateful Dead and MASH. Both awful.
He's not wrong.
All right. I left you guys on hold. I apologize. I told you I wasn't going to leave you on hold today. Longest order of wait. We have Lewis in Middleborough. Hey, Lewis.
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
I had to call in because the gentleman who said Buc-ee's was overrated, please don't listen to him. I think that he's just wrong about this. And I know you're a man who appreciates good food. Their brisket sandwiches are to die for, and their chocolate chip cookies make the trip a lot easier. I go to the one in Virginia whenever I visit my son in North Carolina, and it's fabulous.
All right. What do you recommend to eat?
Well, the brisket sandwich definitely is a plus, but they have an entire row of different meats. You can get pulled pork. You can get corned beef. It's fabulous. So if you find yourself on the road in the South, Do check it out.
All right, Lewis, I appreciate it. So I could just get a pulled pork. I could get like a burnt end sandwich.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, they have like a whole like butcher table basically where you can just get a sandwich made fresh right there.
Could I get a side of mac and cheese?
I believe so, yes.
So I could put some of the pork or the...
I mean, you might be able to get pulled pork mac and cheese just already done.
As it is, yeah.
I'm going to look and see if there's like a menu.
Can you look at the closest one, too? Is this our Triple D intern, Dawson?
Yeah. Yes, it is, Joe. How are we doing today?
All right, man. Are you already in New York?
No, I'm leaving tomorrow to go, but I turned on the stream this morning and heard World Baseball Classic, so I felt like I was summoned.
You were. Just so this is our intern, Dawson. Triple D, Jeff. He is going to cover the Big East tournament tomorrow in New York. So good for you on that. But yes, the World Base. Give us an update. Has Masataka Yoshida turned into Ohtani?
The Red Sox need to unretire 34 and let him wear a Japanese jersey under his Red Sox jersey. I think that's what they're missing.
Because he always does pretty well in that Tokyo Dome over there.
Yeah, well, when he's facing Australian and Chinese Taipei AA pitching, he seems to handle it pretty well.
So what's going on right now? Who's in and who's out? Who's doing well? What's the deal with the World Baseball Classic?
I think the pool in Miami is the most exciting. I think Wednesday can be the game of the tournament, Venezuela versus the Dominican. Both of those teams' fans have filled out that stadium for their games. It's going to be rowdy. It's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be Christopher Sanchez versus Ranger Suarez, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
So it's going to be an awesome, awesome game. I think they're the two best lineups outside of the U.S. in the tournament.
The games have been good. I watched was it Puerto Rico last night with a walk-off?
Yeah, walk-off homer.
Is it good because of star power, Dawson?
Yes, but I think it's more just the passion, of the teams. I mean, Kike Hernandez came out and said that it excites him more than playing in the World Series. Like, the passion these players show for their countries, it's unreal, and every run feels like Game 7 of the World Series, even in pool play.
All right, dude. What are you going to ask Patino when you see him?
Why did he leave Providence to go to the Celtics, I think? Or wherever he left.
Oh, no, he left Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky.
Kentucky?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was. I
think so.
Well, it was probably because of the sanctions were coming. I'm kidding. No, I'm curious, like, would he leave St. John's? Like, does he...
Yeah.
Like, like LSU this year really wanted Lane Kiffin?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is there a school that was like Auburn? Would he leave St. John's for Auburn?
That's interesting.
I don't know if he would. I wonder if he would.
No, I don't think he would at this point.
Yeah.
If it was earlier in his career, I think so.
All right, Dawson. Good luck this week, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you. I'll be listening.
All right, man. It's Triple D.
The closest Buc-ee's to Massachusetts is in Mount Crawford, Virginia, 512 miles, 8-hour drive.
Is it worth an 8-hour drive?
120 gas pumps.
Oof. I'm not driving. Is there could we stop in Virginia on our way to Florida?
Well, I mean, there's some in Florida too.
Is there any at an airport?
I don't believe so, no.
Is this Lois? Louise?
Hello?
Hi, is this Lois or Louise?
No. This is me.
Me?
Yeah, me. Yeah, hi. I just wanted to say that I have been listening to Felger and Maz, the afternoon show, about ripping apart the Celtics in general, but JT and JB, and I'm trying to jump through the radio to choke them. I remember years ago when Felger first got on the radio, one of the things he talked about was he grew up in Milwaukee and was a Bucks fan and going on and on about all he ever heard was, "Oh, the Celtics win! Oh, the Celtics win! The Celtics win!" He just has hated the Celtics from when he was young, and it's like, and it's like, but don't bring it on the radio. Keep that to yourself. I mean, the stuff he's been saying is like outlandish. Anyway, and what's wrong with being a green teamer? He's obviously not one, but we're having fun, and he's not. So the hell with him.
Thank you, me. It's my fault. I mentioned their name, and now this is where they always win. This is why they're the best. It's like Joe Hendry, you know? Have you ever heard the Joe Hendry we did on the night show? I believe in Joe Murray instead of I believe in Joe Hendry. It might be in look in hotkeys at the top. Look at we saved a lot of good stuff in the hotkeys for the Joe Murray show. And it's Street Team Joe singing the song. I feel like this is one you need to hear, Jeff. There's definitely like a lot of Tommy Boy in there. But it's I believe in Joe Murray, I think is what it's. I can text Skaz if I have to find it. But I brought it up. Jay Stu just texted me amazing phone call. See, this is what I mean. I mentioned the name. And then now people are calling about Felger and Maz's take. This is why, Jay Stu, you've been enhancing talent since the year 2000, sir. I believe in Joe Murray. From Kowloon to North Shore do. I forget what it is. What's Justin and Lynn got to say? Justin!
Hey, Joe! About the Bruins. This is a big weekend for the Bruins. They won yesterday with a big 2 points. They're 2 points up on Columbus now. Columbus lost in overtime. But I think today's another big game for the Bees. And this could have a chance to be a 4-point weekend. I just want your thoughts.
Yeah, dude. You know, they've been missing some points of late, Justin. It was a good win yesterday. When's David Posternak going to score a goal?
I don't know. Joe, there's one more thing before I go. I just want to thank you for being a mentor, helping me get my broadcasting career going. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Justin, you dude, you got it, man. You got it all up there in your head. You got the hot takes. You know what's coming next, my man. So you're doing it yourself, bro. You don't need any of my help.
You've been a mentor of me.
Well, I appreciate.
Thank you so much.
It means a lot, Justin. I really appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. Justin's trying to, he's doing a podcast. He does a TV show in Lynn. And his dream is to have his own show. We've had him here in studio, actually. I believe in Joe Murray.
I'm looking for it. I can't find it.
I'll see if we can find it. All right, we'll break because we got to get back on clock. I'm Joe Murray, 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe Murray.
I believe in Joe Marie. I believe in Joe Marie. From Boston to Calhoun to either shore. I believe in Joe Marie. I believe in Joe Marie.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry is so prestigious. Wave your hands from.
I feel like we need to get Sean Silver to bring in, just instead of it saying Joe Hendry, you can just say Murray. If you listen to the Joe Show intro, the Joe Show intro is just the Big Show's intro from WWE, but instead of Big, it just says Joe. But it's Sean Silver's voice who goes, Joe. It just works.
Well, it's some Joe.
There it is. Did you ever notice that?
Yes.
So a lot of the stuff is just already made. We just kind of add my name to it. We got to find something for Jeff Williams. Yeah, I know it was another one. Remember Nelly, Must Be the Money? Hey, must be Jamare. That was one that always worked out. Trust me, when you do radio for almost 20 years, almost, can't believe that. You throw a lot of stuff against the wall. Whether it works or it doesn't work. At this point, if it's so bad, I'd rather play it because it's so bad. You know, if it's good, it's like, do you even want to take credit because it was good? You know? But that was Street Team Joe singing that song. Do you know Street
I've met him, yes.
Yeah. Can we just hear it one more? I want to hear it one more time. Because he said from Kowloon to North Shore. What does he say there?
To both shores.
Oh, both shores. North and South, huh?
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Marie. I believe in Joe Marie. From Boston to Calhoun to either shore. I believe in Joe Marie. I believe in Joe Marie.
So just so you know, Joe is a budding producer now here at the station. Budding. And I turned the computer on in this room for him and just hit record. And I said, just start singing, man. I don't know where the outtakes for that are. Just start singing, man. And then Skaz tried really hard to get it all together.
He did a good job.
Yeah. There's another one in there Kristen made years ago. It's a Joe Murray intro with Jeopardy. I think the song's Our Love's in Jeopardy. That might be in the system. There's a Samoa Joe one where we just took Samoa Joe's music and made an intro. Yeah, that's basically.
This one's a favorite of mine.
Let's hear it.
To the city to see a marching band.
Is that McCarthy?
Yes.
Yes.
You were with us that day.
Yes, I remember that one. Is that his emo voice?
Yes. I think it was your idea, too, that you said, hey, you gotta take that.
I actually think it was. I don't want to take credit for it. When I was... Do you have an emo voice?
Yeah, if I start singing like Finch or The Used.
Where are you?
I want you to know that I miss you.
And I'm so sorry.
Like a bad star.
I'm falling. This hour of the sports was brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You'll save 15% off an extra drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. The official oil change of busy people. Now I'm starting to think of bad emo songs. Do you remember Newfound Glory?
Hate them.
So what? I don't know whatever happened to them.
I'd still pick my friends over you.
I hated that song.
Ugh.
But I actually kind of liked the Chicago cover. Or was it the lead singer of Chicago at the time? 'Cause I am the man who will fight for your honor. Man, emo voice, huh? Oh, somebody wants some Creed. By the way, the other night at the Celtics game, last week I went with Hooch, and I saw Skaz there. My buddy Hooch, by the way, is going to Lola's right now. Have you ever heard of Lola's before?
I have not.
Shout out to Lola's. We're going to watch the Celtics game later, and he goes, what do you want from Lola's? And I pulled up the menu, and I go, I want a pastrami sub. No mustard. I go naked on a pastrami. With cheese, though. Cheese. What do you put, mustard?
No, I don't. I'm not a big pastrami guy.
Not a pastrami guy. Well, I also wanted a chicken parm and a bunch of other stuff, but then I just said, how about, and then he goes, I'm getting everything. I said, okay, cool. So shout out to Lola's if you hear a call come in soon. What were we just talking about? I was going somewhere with this.
Oh, Creed.
Oh, Creed. The other night, they had to finish the lyrics, and it was like, hold me now. And then you had to I don't know, I mean, whatever the lyrics were, but everybody.
I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking,
maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. I still like Creed. I don't care what anybody says.
I love Creed. I don't care what anyone says.
Oh, it was the karate. Peter Cetera.
Yes, he was the one that sang this.
I got it. He went solo, huh? He had a pretty good solo career.
I can't do this anymore.
I don't think we can listen to it anymore.
I can't do that.
So, dude, know what was funny is I liked it when it came out.
You know who I liked? I liked the Ataris.
I like them. I still think Dashboard's great.
I love Dashboard.
He's deep. That guy. Is he married? that dude's deep. Like,
I'm sure he was at some point.
But that guy, like, he could write. What's his name? Chris Caraba? People in our chat. I'm 6 feet from the edge. All right. Well, we have sports to talk about, everybody. Patriots free agency. They let Garrett Bradbury go. I think they did him a solid. I think they were going to cut him anyways. What else? Tommy DeVito's coming back. Yeah.
2-year deal.
It's my guy. It's my boy.
I got like stupid excited when I was by where like the friends and family of the team are at one of the games, and I look up and I see his agent there with his fedora on.
Sean Stiletto. I know him.
I popped.
We can hang out with him one night if you want.
Let's go.
For real. I hung out with him at Mr. Sid one night. He brought cannolis.
Of course he did.
Why did that make me laugh? Good dude, local dude, good guy. From Salem, I believe.
Salem, Mass?
Yeah, Salem, Mass. What else? So DeVito's back. Max Crosby went to the Ravens. I read a report today that Tom Brady was never going to send Max Crosby with Mike Vrabel. So that's encouraging. And A.J. Brown's still out there. And everybody wants Alec Pierce. And I'm scared they do nothing. Like maybe they'll allocate the money for a $30 million guard. Which sounds riveting, right? Because
that'll get the tickets moving.
Oh, yeah. Well, they went up. Did you hear that?
Oh, yeah. My brother's season ticket holder. He knows.
That was a news dump. It's like snowstorm. Hey, bad season tickets are going up while everybody's shoveling outside. That's a true story. That really did happen. Just like when Claude got fired, I was here. And everybody was going to the parade.
The parade, yes.
Hey, by the way, Claude Julien fired. The
Just
guy who won a championship here. Fired. That actually was where the my intro parade hate came from. There was like a blizzard for like a week. Yet they had to get, you know how much money they just, okay, this is not political. Think about it. They cleared the streets to have a parade in this town. But yet there's still snow on the ground from weeks ago. That's a fact. Like, yes, you know what? Patriots have a Super Bowl. We gotta have, streets gotta be clear.
Everybody get out there.
Literally. All the expense, all with, you know? I'm not lying. This is a true story.
Oh, yeah, no, I remember that. Yep, I remember that very well.
They cleared the streets for that snow. You walk down here now, you can still take a little slip.
I haven't been able to park close to the curb within 4 feet on my street in the last, 2 months.
Last night I parked somewhere where, half my car was on ice like this.
That's the time of the year, too, where you're going to see a lot of cars doing that because you can finally get over those bumps.
So when I got my car, I'm like, oh, I'm a little high up right now. Felt like I was on a horsey. By the way, I'm rewatching The Sopranos, and Valentina has come into the picture. Ralphie's.
I just don't want to be anywhere where Ralphie was.
She didn't like that.
No, she did not.
Actually, she said some wild stuff to him that he had to go talk to his therapist about it, which is really true. Really true. Right? I'm serious. Okay, we got to go to break. I'm Joe Murray. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
You're listening to Joe Murray on 98.5.
You gotta love the Nines. I'm Joe Murray. Your next update is soon.
The Sports Hub. 3 legendary franchises on one legendary radio station.
He scores!
It's the Sports Hub.
Quick, smelly.
It's Joe Murray.
Garrett Bradbury sent for a 5th-round pick. I thought they could have gotten more, but I think they did him a solid. Tommy DeVito's back. The Patriots are refusing to give up a 1st-round pick for A.J. Brown. That's the word on the street. And the Patriots are also in on Romeo Dobbs. Remember Lou Dobbs? I'm Lou Dobbs. Yeah. I worked somewhere where he did a show. I can't remember. Ty Law today on Christian Gonzalez. You got to pay the man. He lived up to the expectations. You got to pay the man. What else we got here? Max Crosby to Baltimore. They gave up 2 first-round picks. I feel bad for Joe Burrow. Max Crosby, Myles Garrett, TJ Watt. That sucks, right?
He wants out of this.
That's not good. I don't know. Do they have any line? Did they get any offensive linemen to protect them? So they have 2 receivers, no defense, and no line. What a roster building that is. Let me tell you. What do you think somebody would get for Joe Burrow? 3 first-round picks? I mean, if Max Crosby went for 2, okay.
Like, you'd have to find another team that has a quarterback locked in.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like a Goff Stafford type of deal.
Like the Dolphins just throw into a Tonga Vailoa to match the money.
I mean, I think Tua has a bigger cap hit than Burrow.
By the way, I got a great email. I haven't read it yet. Have you read it? I don't know. Maybe I'll do it in a little bit. But I just shared on Twitter what the headline of an article. Someone just wrote to me. I thought that was funny. We played you earlier the comments from Jaylen Brown regarding Jason Tatum. They have an understanding. They're on the same page. They have a history of success winning games together. I think that's all you need to know about their relationship, right? So they talked, everything. Big game today. We'll talk with Jake about that coming up in a bit. No Vucevic. What does that mean for the team? I've been enjoying the World Baseball Classic. I have to be honest with you. I'm not watching it, like meaning, appointment viewing and turning it on. But as far as like social media sake, I've been kind of following along with what Shohei was doing, and Masataka Yoshida's really turned it on. The other night I actually watched the Lucas Ramirez home run. That's Manny Ramirez's kid. Hit a leadoff home run. And then Jose Contreras' kid is 17. And he made Aaron Judge ground out, which I thought was kind of funny. But I'm watching. Roman Anthony had a couple of RBI the other day. Here's one that kind of pisses me off. This is like if I was like in the heart of baseball season and like really feeling it. Romy Gonzalez said today that he might need to see Dr. Douglas in Alabama regarding his shoulder. And last year, remember Devers opted not to have shoulder surgery? And he started very slow, right? Well, now this guy couldn't barely play in the playoffs last year, went all off season, and now he can't, he's not ready. It's just that bothers me. Like, I understand like sometimes not opting for surgery is good, but like also missing baseball stinks. And Gonzalez was a nice piece to their team. He can play second, he can play first. Plus, if Marcelo Meyer is the second baseman, they can go left-right with him. Like to groom him in, you know what I mean? Now you might, I don't know, who knows what they do with that, by the way. Durbin or Meyer. Anyways, this is Ness and Joe talking right now. Baseball. Here we go. That's what I get now, Jeff. Talk positive about the Red Sox. Oh, it's Ness and Joe. There's a lot of positive about the Red Sox this year. So there was no drama.
It's going to be a great pitching staff.
No drama at camp this year. Did you see the photo, though, of what's his name? Who's the guy that Bregman posted a photo on Instagram? Actually, a slideshow of 6 photos. And like one's this kid carrying his bag or whatever. And then slideshow 5 is him and Rafael Devers giving each other dap. Like he just slid that in there on a slideshow? Should I read this email?
Sure.
All right. Lead on the email, it says, your shows blow. All your shows blow, actually, is what it says. From a guy named Matthew Lynch. Let's open it. Joe, I'm trying to be constructive and not be a D-bag. But your content and your shows, I would say, for the last year are terrible. Before you had your name on the show, you were really good. Now, not good, not bad. I would say I Can't at Night is way better than you. Sunday mornings are really bad. Seems to be a developing trend with the hosts over there. Your wicked high-level energy is annoying. Maybe you should talk about soft-serve ice cream toppings. I don't know.
What's your favorite topping?
Well, it depends. I think I like chocolate sprinkles the most.
Oh, you don't call them Jimmy's?
No, I do not. I also like Reese's peanut butter cups, frozen and chopped. Oreo cookies also very good.
I was going to say, I like that crumbly cookie stuff.
You know what's a kind of a hidden good topping? Rolos.
Love Rolos.
Who thinks about Rolos on a topping? Well, anyways, I'm really sorry you feel that way, but I don't care. So thank you for giving me your opinion. Thank you for telling me I have changed. I changed by not changing at all.
Small town predicts my fate.
I'm really sorry that you feel that way about me, but I'm just not going to apologize to you. Today was definitely today was a hangout.
It's an abbreviated show.
It's a fraud shift, right? Today was a fraud shift. What's Joey got to say about that? What's up, Joey?
How you doing, Joe? You know what? For someone's life to be that effing miserable that they took the time to write an email, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I mean, listen, I wish this isn't a flex about ratings. Please don't think I'm saying that. But, like, if the ratings sucked, I would say my show sucked.
You know what sucks for me is because, like, I just, when I heard that your show's, like, going to be short today because of the game, it's like, what sucks for me is I go to bed pretty early at nights. And the nights I'm up and I want to call you, there's a hockey game or a basketball game on, and I'm like, shit, I can't call Joe. I know, sorry. So,
come on, Joe.
So I thought of you yesterday, Joe. Okay. I was in your old haunting grounds. I had some business in Roslindale, so I had to cut through there in Hyde Park.
Where'd you go?
And I'm like, so this is where I was a stone's throw from a Sacred Heart school.
That's where I went to school.
Did you really?
Yeah, I went there.
Okay. And I'm like, okay, so this is where the Christmas tree bandits used to hang out and do their stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Well, Joe, it's funny because you did that. I had a friend in high school, and when we, roamed the streets in Quincy growing up, and usually about a week after Christmas, everyone would leave their Christmas trees out, and he'd pull them up to the middle of the street and light them on fire.
Oh, yeah.
And by the time, we're walking to a neighborhood, there's all these Christmas trees on fire. So when you said what you did with your Christmas trees, I thought of my buddy. But, and again, I'm thinking with that guy that wrote that email. Last week, I tried to call at the end of the show. Of course, it was too late. But you and Leroy, when you're talking about men's mental health, that's an important issue. But you did Randy Watson, Sexual Chocolate,
yes.
And it made my day. That is one of the greatest movies ever. Why what's the actor there? I can't even think. Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, yeah.
Why he did not win an Academy Award for all the characters he did in that.
He did a lot. Arsenio did a lot, too.
He did the both of them. That movie is just timeless. But just when I heard Sexual Chocolate, but because you mentioned Coming to America earlier on the show, and if you get, can I just tell you, what year were you born, Joe? 1983?
82, yeah.
82. Jeez, I was in high school then. So in Quincy, we just got cable, I think, around then, 82, 83-ish. And I learned how to put the little metal thing under the box so you can unscramble everything.
Yeah.
So we lived in a little house in Quincy. My grandmother, she had a little bedroom that abutted the living room. Me and my mom, we watched Eddie Murphy's special. And it was the first one he did. He was dressed in that all red leather outfit. And now this is unedited. And I was used to Eddie Murphy on Saturday Night Live, Hot Tub and, Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood. Mm-hmm. This was a whole different Eddie Murphy. And as a little kid, my grandparents used to watch The Honeymooners. So when Eddie Murphy started doing his bit about, hey, Norton, come here, I just hear my grandmother in the other room. What in God's earth are you people listening to in there? So, but anyways, but yeah, that bothered me. That guy said that on that email.
My shows blow. All right,
no, I love them. Hey, you're one of the best, Joe.
Go to Pleasant Cafe in Rousey. That's the spot.
I will, because I got to go back there. So I'm gonna try that, and I'll report back to you, brother.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Joey. That boy, good. We'll wrap this show up on the other side. Jake Seymour will be here. Bye.
If I fail, if I succeed, you can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all inside of me. Yeah. Sexy chocolate.
More Joe.
All right, final segment here. The Celtics are coming up. Jake Seymour will be your voice, taking you, anchoring our coverage today. Pre-game headlines, halftime host, post-game show. And then Grandy and Max will be taking over. Cleveland. Big one today, huh?
Yeah, it should be exciting. I love these Sunday games, too, when you have nothing really going on. There's no football, and the NBA can kind of dominate this afternoon slot. I think it's great. And the Celtics are the first game of that. You got Celtics, and then you got the Knicks and Lakers, and then you get the nightcap with NBC. It's San Antonio and Houston. So 3 really good games today.
Can't wait. I'm going to watch a lot of college basketball, too, because I love the conference tournament stuff. Last night I watched Long Beach State versus Hawaii at midnight.
I really enjoyed going to the conference tournaments. I can't watch them. I don't know why. I went to the Pac-12 tournament in Vegas a few years ago, and it was just cool showing up there and being able to watch all the teams. Even though I was there covering Arizona State, I could go and see Oregon State, Oregon, Washington, USC, UCLA. It was
Were
cool
you there when
that.
Oregon State went on that Final Four run?
No, I wasn't. I just missed it.
Was Bobby Hurley the coach when you were there?
Yes, he's been the coach for the past 11 years.
I'd love to interview him.
He's an interesting guy.
I watched him at Duke. I mean, he was like he had an interesting story about his life, too. And I heard he's a good coach.
The problem with Bobby is Bobby Hurley is a great basketball mind. He knows the game. He can play the game at a high level. Obviously, he did. But what's common with a lot of players who are good players, they struggle to adapt to coaching because they almost can't understand why their players don't have the same innate ability that they had as a player.
Yeah, he also, coached under Coach K, a different era.
Yeah, he's kind of a product of that, I think. So I think he's actually going to get fired this year.
Wow. Played for the Kings, was his number 7 overall pick.
In the motorcycle accident, which completely ruined his career.
I love
terrible.
I know, that's what I'm trying to say.
It's very tragic.
Changed his life. When he was at Buffalo, I loved him. He was actually at Rhode Island for a little bit.
Yeah, he was. Dan Hurley was there too. They were both there together.
The Hurley brothers.
Yeah. Did you see yesterday they had a 2-box with both of them, and they both got teed up at the same time?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, UConn lost, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. I watched a lot of college
Dan Hurley
plays.
connected. He made contact with an official.
I saw that.
So that's going to be a big issue.
We'll find out. Our intern Dawson's going to the Big East tournament, so I asked him to ask Patino questions.
Yeah, I heard it on the.
Oh, you heard it on the way in? Okay, cool. You were listening.
I was, of course.
The show's below.
Actually, one of the best things. One of the best things about working here, in my opinion, is I love driving to the studio and having the radio on and listening, like knowing I'm going to the studio and seeing what the person before you is talking about. I just think that's one of the coolest things ever.
What were we talking about? Emo music?
Talking about emo music.
Pizza?
I heard Matt McCarthy's emo voice.
Oh, yeah, you heard that one.
I heard the intros, past intros.
Yep, the Joe Hendry intro.
I didn't know Sean Silver did the Big Show.
See?
Yeah, didn't know
this
that.
This is why we do this.
It's some good knowledge. Some good ball knowledge, Joe.
Thank you. So Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum on the same page. They're cool. So don't let anybody tell you this week. Yeah, yesterday I put on the radio on like some national and like, can Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown function? And I went, no. I just clicked it off. I actually think I put soul jams on, like the slow ones. I think I had making my way downtown to Bonnet Bench to
I'm homebound.
Anyways, we got 2 minutes, Jake.
What did you think of the game? Watching it from home, because I was at the building and I saw the atmosphere. How was it on the TV?
The game, it was different vibe.
Yeah,
all completely different. I'll say this: I thought everything was good theater. Tatum went for the dunk, missed it.
Yeah.
Wasn't ready yet, and then had the 5 straight points for the half. Went 6 for 10. Kenny Atkinson said this on the broadcast today because it's national too, right? He thinks Derek White's a top 5 player when they're right.
Yes.
And he looked good the other night, huh?
Looked great the other night.
He's the guy I think that's going to change the most with Tatum's impact.
I said this to Skaz on the Green Tears podcast, that he's going to be the player who benefits the most from Tatum being back because of the catch and shoot ability. That's what he thrived on so much when Tatum was here and playing with the Celtics, is feeding Derek White and getting those catch and shoot threes. We talked about this before, Joe, but Derek White there's a stat on Cleaning the Glass which talks about the assist rate for made 3-pointers for a player. Derek White, 80% of his makes came from an assist.
Wow.
This year, it's down to 60%.
That's
60
dramatic.
to 70. It's been hovering right around there.
Dramatic difference.
So I'm curious to see how much that increases over the next 20 games with Tatum back.
Any, I know we got 30 seconds here, but any step back today, any fallback, any back to reality by Tatum's play? I would see maybe a little aggression.
Maybe. I'm curious to see how he handles the road crowd for the first time. It's going to be hostile there.
True. Cleveland's
on the up and coming. You got star power there with Mitchell and Harden. So I guess that's maybe the only setback I see. I thought he looked really good physically and mentally too. Mentally, especially mentally.
All right. Jeff Williams, thank you. That was my emo voice. Jake will take over, and then we're going to hand things over to Grandy and Max. Celtics, Cavs, it's a big one today when it comes to seeding. We got Celtics rest of the afternoon. I'm Joe Murray. Celtics basketball next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
From the Town Fair Tire Studio, the game is on the Sports Hub.
Goes to the backhand and score! Two-hand slam!
Boston's home for sports.
I love this team!
98.5 The Sports Hub, a Beasley Media Group station.
This is Shaw's and Star Market Celtics Today. Download the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today.
Jaylen left-hand dribble drive, pulls up in the dotted line, floats it up, it rattles home, and Jaylen Brown has his 50-point game against Kawhi and the Clippers in L.A. Jaylen.